Alright, everybody, welcome back to some mapping. We'll be continuing the Terror of Dreadholt Castle Part 1 map. For a little bit. Oh, I'm still conscious. Sort of. So, what do we have? I did the tiniest bit of off-camera work, which is really just making this wall. And that was all I did. Not much. But that gives us a bit of an outline of the castle, at least, so we can see the, you know, where it goes. We really need to do the same for over here, honestly. And, yeah. But I think I kind of want to make the, boss battle room a bit. I also kind of want to just start on the second map, weirdly enough. But that's crazy. Because I have ideas for the second map. But, I mean, if I never finish the first map, second map will never exist, so there's no reason to start on that one. Hi, Thran. Alright. So, of course, we have the throne with our little dead king on it, which is pretty cool. Still a fan of that. So we gotta figure out how to make this room big and epic, throne-like, but also work as a boss battle arena. I think what I was trying to figure out last time was how big does the end part need to be? Can't imagine that big. So I think we just need a, well, it's just a skeleton in a chair thing, but yeah. See the little Orthanc chair we got there? We put one of the dead dwarves in there and made him bigger. He's not an actual king, but we're just pretending he's the king. It's a dead Moria dwarf, but we've made him, like, human size. So he looks like a dead human. He's the only sitting skeleton, so it kind of works. It looks kind of kingy if you've been decayed for a while. Had the life sucked out of his ass. Not his ass, but, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what you suck the life out of. Could be his ass. We still have this thing. I don't know how to use it. But this is the object that needs to... This is a breakable object, somehow. And I believe it works like a gate, but I'm imagining it only works like a one-way gate. I don't know how you use it, so we'll have to figure that out. I might have to ask for some help on that one. I'm sure the person who I've been asking for help, Fudge, probably know how to deal with that, considering he literally used it in the Moria mission. 200 IQ. That's when people die, they fart. Ah, yes. Right. Alright, so well, we can start from here. We at least know the wall is here. And with that knowledge, this is sticking through on this side, but not on this side. Okay, well, this needs to be adjusted. I think we'll bring this one just down a bit. Okay, so if that was to go there, how does that make this look? How does that make you feel? Fucking rage! No, it's fine. Maybe bring it in a little bit more. That seems fine. It looks like the other side, sort of. We do have the edge here sticking through, and we don't on this side. I don't know how this happened. Why isn't it the same? God damn it. Oh, it's actually frustrating. It's not the same. I can also see into the... Huh. Okay, hang on. Put that back. We can move both at the same time. I think it needs to be more like this. You won't notice as much. Should be fine. I did something very different on one side. just not sure how. Like it needs to be like this, almost. It doesn't have to be identical, it just has to be close enough, really. That looks close enough. Maybe we don't want this pillar sticking through on this side either. I think we're gonna have to. It has to work on both sides, or else it doesn't really work right. I don't care as long as you can't see any holes in the wall. Alright, that's fine. That's only big, that'll do. Okay. How big do I want this arena? This is probably too big. It's pretty grand. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Maybe. You might get lost. I don't know. Oh god, I forgot, like, selecting objects on top of this floor is going to be real annoying. So we're going to have to, like, move this shit off of here. Because the entire floor is made up of, oh, piss. We selected a floor piece. We can redo that. That's fine. Let's put this off somewhere. Okay. So we're going to use these pillars in here. I like these pillars. We might mix in a few of these pillars as well. Where are they at? Because these ones have light on them. Where do they go? Oh, I know how to find them. It's one of the, I think it's this one. This one has like 2 torches on it. It's right there, for fuck's sake. What does it throw in? Check that. Oh shit. So annoying. We took a floor piece. For Christ's sake. Oh. There's some guys making fun of me. They say girth, but I said I don't know what that is. Does the surgeon tell us? Girth? Girth is like the thick, like the roundness, like the thickness of something. So like a good example is your penis girth, for instance. Like how wide your thing is, or whatever they're referring to. So they called you fat, maybe? I don't know. Oh, so rude. No? They say your penis has a tiny girth? Could only hope. Why is there 2 thrones? I think I copied and pasted the whole place. Right. I think the floor needs to be added last. It's really aids to edit upon. So we'll take the whole entirety of this floor. I'll just move it over here for now. We'll put that in last. Which of course is slightly problematic considering I don't know the size of the room. It'd be fine. The floor can stick through the wall. These foreign people always say bad stuff. Oh my god. Are they bad seeds? Oh no. Okay, I said I didn't want to use these pillars because they're too evil looking, and I still agree with that statement. I think we're just gonna stick with the stone pillars. I think we'll be still cool on this. So let's get some walls. I can't lose my train of thought. We basically need this, but then like put in place, and maybe might need to resize it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. These aren't going to be big enough. So these all need to be like 2 times 20 scale. What's the size of this wall on here? 365. Okay. I mean, this is actually good. That might be the right height, in fact. Might need just a little more, perhaps. Although I think they're in each other a lot, in fact. We're gonna have to build this from scratch, so let's do this one at a time. Oh, come on. Fuck! God, Eber doesn't have Thanksgiving. Why? He would love it. Lock that in place. Why is this sticking through so far? Shit. So I'll send his poo pic after eating all this stuff. It's bad, Thran, when you know that's the reason you don't want somebody to have something. The fact that that exists, the fact that that's a problem, is a problem. No? Goodness. So this is 365. This should be like 1, 2, I don't know. Uh-oh. If we need 2 pieces together, let's see how this looks. That's pretty good. I think Isengard walls fit here. Yes. Yes, I do. And if they don't, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make them work. Because they're cool. They'll fit once everything's together. I think. It'll work for a throne room, I think. It'd be kind of like a dark marbly throne room. Let's do like 2 down. 17. Not too much clipping. It's probably the right height. We're just gonna do the same to this. 175. Now that I have the values, should be proud to put it together. Let's paste that. And 17. Boom. I gotta figure out what to do about that. Slightly annoying. Throw one of these there. Maybe make this bigger, perhaps. At 50. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Also gives us a light. Maybe like these. These need to be forward enough to the point where these are like that. Anyone else's hand soaked in lube? Always. Pretty much at all times, in fact. I have a problem, but you know. It's not a problem as long as I know it's a problem. Is that right? No. No, it's not. But it feels right. Okay, cool. I think it works. Right, so how am I going to design the room? I need to lay it like a guide. I basically don't know how the room's going to be shaped. Like some parts are going to have to curve and stuff. And currently, we have a severe lack of curvature. I guess I can do 2 at once. 2v1 here! Oh yeah, look at that. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll just try to replicate this on the other side as best as I can. I could use a grid or something, but I hate grids, I'm gonna be honest. CBA. Even it would make my map look nicer. Fuck it. Good to me. Okay. So these need to go kind of like these. Maybe. It's going to be behind the Isengard wall. Nothing? Oh shit, these are backwards. This is the inside of Sauron. Hold the fucking phone here. It's supposed to be like this. There we go. I believe the other part was actually supposed to be the other way. Because I didn't want these, like, evil-looking spikes jutting out of the walls. There's not gonna be, there's gonna be nothing behind these. There's no reason to put anything behind them. Ah, piss. You'll never see behind them. Therefore, why would you ever put something behind them? You only need the illusion of a room. That's enough. It's just need to be like this. How deep does this have to go? Sure. This is going to be a real pain in the ass. I can tell already. Okay, we do need a bit of a curve. Oh God, it's gonna be so tedious, piece by piece. I'm already hating it. I like the look of it. I just hate the process of it. It sucks. Yeah, I think we'll take some of these pillars. Kind of just cram them in there in the corners. We have a mixture of like Isengard stuff and stone, and when it's really dark, you won't really. It'll look good. It'll look alright. Could of course use the torch pillars also. Maybe I should, just to give the wall some lighting. That's the problem I have, really. I really like these pillars, but I don't know how to use them. Because, I mean, these are the ones that have lights on them. So these are the ones I should be using. Fuck it. We'll see how it goes. Put one in each, like, piece where they connect. Should be here. And right here. It's a weird architecture combo, I'll admit. But not the worst. It's good to me. But just in case it isn't good. Let's go in game and actually see what this looks like. the floor as well. Let's just copy a bit of the floor. Just have a proper look at how this is going to look like. Alright, where is Aragorn? I genuinely have no idea. He could be anywhere in this fucking map. Aragorn? Where's the last place I tested? Ah, there he is. Oh yeah, he has to run through that first. We'll move this for... Fuck. Move this off to the side so we can actually walk through that. After watching a bit of the Moria Revolutions map, I'm surprised how much you can actually have on screen going on without the game like lagging or crashing. I was actually quite surprised by that. How many powers and all that units on the screen were going over. Yeah, how stable it looked. I think BFME 2 might be a bit more stable than Rise of the Witch King. That's just an entirely speculative thing. It always feels like when you have that kind of level of stuff in Rise of the Witch King, it's very lag-tastic. I could be wrong. It's probably identical. Okay, we don't want to be on high. Actually, this is probably good. Oh shit, am I in version 7 still? Let me just double check. I think I was on version 7. Could not disable 6.0 big. Alright, hang on. You gotta close everything. There we go. Alright, let me open Word Builder again. Give me a moment. Screen will be black for a small period of time. While I get this sorted. I was testing Moria Revolutions on version 7, so I had to do that. Okay. Game launch is this one. Here we go. It's like watching a Thran stream. It's a black screen or a waiting screen. Ah! Got him. There we go. It's nice, it's just on the top. Oh, no, there's an AI. Shit! There's not supposed to be an AI. It's gonna crash. I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember what happens when an AI spawns. I don't think it ever loads. It stopped at 30%. Oh, no. I hope it doesn't crash. Give me time to exit. That's all I ask. Oh, look how long it's taking to load this map. Jeez. That's bad. It's not a promising prospect. Game crash? Yep. Yes, I know. You're not supposed to have an AI. I forgot. Since all the enemies are on the creep team, you don't need a AI. That should be a little bit better. Wonder if doing the mapping in version 7 is a problem. Does it make a difference? Because I loaded it up. Oh no, Age of the Ring doesn't matter, does it? Never mind. There we go.
I am Isildur there.
Into the wild. We must wait for cover of darkness. It's a long way.
So a long way.
I'm going to have a look round.
Tis a very lengthy way. I'm happy with how the start turned out. Okay.
These are strange tracks.
There we go.
Go for.
Indeed.
I do like this hallway. It's pretty pro. The statues all with the swords up looks pretty cool, lined up.
These are strange tracks.
I'm starting to second guess my lighting though. I want it to be dark.
It's a long way.
Maybe it's okay.
Indeed.
Jesus. It's dark as fucking here.
I'm going to have a look round.
See, this looks good.
These are strange tracks. It's a long way. We must wait for cover of darkness.
You can't even see the wall until you get to here though.
Hold here.
I think this actually might make the game run better though, in this view. The fact that it doesn't load things in until you get close.
Indeed.
Actually, might be that 200 IQ
We must
play
wait for cover of darkness.
to make it a bit more stable.
That is our road.
'Cause otherwise you
Go for.
might lag up a shitstorm. We should see what it looks like without the lighting change. So really all we have to do is move Aragorn past the thing that triggers it. It might be better just to have it without. Definitely be more light. I'm starting to think maybe we could risk a bit more light. I like the lighting change because it was like you went from indoor to outdoor. I think you could do a very subtle one instead of having it so much. Or make the nighttime outside brighter normally. Nothing's final. I can change whatever the fuck I want. So this is what the castle looks like without the lighting.
Time may come for valor without truth.
It's definitely a lot easier to see,
We do not stop till nightfall.
but it doesn't have that dark vibe. I think maybe we had too dark
We
of
shall
a
hold
vibe.
here.
So I might actually,
going to have a
I
look
might
around.
increase the brightness a bit. I just really wanted like lights
Go for it.
to pop out in the
Whoever it
darkness, but I think
We must wait for cover of darkness.
in turn it's kind of made it a bit hard to see.
We do not stop till nightfall.
It looks a lot more grand when you can see the walls, huh? Yes, Irby.
Go for.
And also hello. All these statues are like slightly floating as well. I can see it. Ah! I'll have to fix every one of them.
Indeed. We must wait for cover of darkness.
What's the boss room look like?
To the wild. Indeed.
Yeah, I've got a big it's a big custom map project I got going, but
We must wait for cover
Oh.
of darkness.
it's a lot of work.
What do we have here?
But so far pretty cool.
Wild.
We do not stop till nightfall.
I mean, this is just the castle bit. There's a whole other part of the map.
Into the wild.
Could have a little run through. Although I think it's going to trigger the darkness script. I'll just show you a world there, it'll be easier. Yeah, I think maybe we want it brighter now. A little bit. So basically, let me just change the view. This is what you've seen from here to here, over to here. That's just a work in progress castle, but we have, of course, a lot more of the map. Oof, doesn't like that. We got a town. Pretty cool. We got streets and stuff. We got a cathedral with a graveyard where you'll do a boss battle with a graveyard necromancer guy. And we got a little witch's hut. This is the entrance to the castle. And then you have the part where you start. You'll start here. You walk through this woodland path, go into this camp. Where you meet this dwarven guy. He'll give you a quest. You'll meet up with the other two people of your party. And then you'll carry on through here. All the way through here. You're gonna fight some wolves here. In this little wolf den. Go through here. This gate will be locked. So you have to go to the right over here. Into the farmlands. Which I haven't really done much with yet, but we made like a... We used some Rohan structures. The Windwall of the Hills turned out pretty good. To do some quests. They'll give you the key to the gate. And then you carry on. There's a lot to it, but it's just... Oof. It's a shit ton to do. As you might imagine. I still have to fill out the rest of the castle. Which, this is going to be the boss room. We have this part here. And all the way through here to do. There's a lot of castle to do. This castle can actually go into here. So this line is false. It's going to go like this. How long does this take you? Months. I've been working on this map for ages. I don't know how long exactly, but it's taking me quite some time. I'm a slow mapper anyway. I'm not one of the faster mappers. I'll freely admit it. It takes me months to do anything. But I think this will take anyone quite some time. Anyone with more dedication than me, though, and skill would definitely speed the process up by a substantial margin. But you gotta work with what you got. We can tinker around with the darkness script a bit. See if it's too... I think it's too dark. So let's try this. Let's up this to like 12. Let me see how that is. Where is Aragorn again? There he is. From right there. Fortunately, there's a lot of trial and error, which means I have to keep changing the camera angle. Oops. I'm gonna keep changing the camera angle, it's the worst part. Because often I forget, and if you load into the game without the right camera angle, it just zooms into Aragorn's feet. And that's not useful. Oh, this should be really good, as long as it's not run into any more bugs. There's gonna be a lot of scripting. A lot more than I'm ready for. Because I don't know how to do any. Single player or for more players? My plan is it's going to be co-op, so 2-player. Each player is going to have 2 heroes. We have the 4 heroes down here.
My heart thirsts for battle.
So you have Aragorn and Aragorn and Eladan
Sauron's defeat draws closer.
for 1 player, and then Gimli and Boromir for the other. I'm gonna name them something else though, because It's not a Lord of the Rings themed map at all, so they're gonna just have
Keep your senses alert now.
some sort of generic fantasy name I'll come up with at some point. If I can figure out how to change their names without having it
Hurry up!
say something wrong.
I'll get there soon enough.
Okay, that's not
Hurry up!
bad. It's still dark,
I'll get there soon enough.
but it's not too dark.
I'll get
It
there
looks like
soon
you go
enough.
inside still, which I like.
Must we always be running?
I like how Gimli's voice lines take
shall
over. Oh, that's because he's level 6.
Quickly!
Right.
I shall need you.
Yeah, I do want the inside of the castle to be a little darker.
Must we always be running?
Camera will occasionally bug out, but, you know. The
Forward!
game's not meant to be played in this angle, as you might expect.
Over here!
Are you gonna remove missing? I don't know. I'll have to ask how to do that as well.
Hurry up! Must we always be running?
Into the void.
Follow me!
just some random piece of stone wall in the darkness.
Follow me!
And darkness, we have many
I'll
of.
get there soon enough. Over here!
It is very dark, yeah. I like that though. I want the throne room to be dark. Not too dark, obviously, but
Quickly!
once we have a floor down and some like pillars and stuff, it'll be okay. And I'm gonna add like a green glow to the room, I think.
Must we always be running? I shall need you. Quickly!
Which I
I'll get there soon enough.
apparently can do, which is good. We'll also have fog on the floor, I think, in this room as well. Which will be cool. Like the barrel fog or whatever. So it'll be a little spooky. So my thoughts for the Witch King, who's not going to be called the Witch King. I think I'm going to call him like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I had this problem last time. I came up with a name I thought it was okay. I can't remember. We can call him the White Lord. We can call him, I don't know. We call him the Lord of Bones. My Steam name. Lord of Bones. It's a cool name. And then we could put like piles of bones in there. Leech Lord. It's a weird name. It's not a leech. But I think he'll make a good boss battle. I'm gonna make corpse rains come down around. That's my plan, and I'm hoping I can make him very powerful through stat changes. Call him a Galder of whatever you name the castle. Well, he's not. It's not his castle. The lore of this map is the evil has taken over the human's castle. So I don't want him to, like, that's why I didn't just go with the evil castle. I don't really want him to be the lord of the castle, per se. Also, a Galder? What? That's not a bad name, but reminds me of Agendour. I see where you're going with that. Okay, let's get rid of this floor. Let's make it daytime again so I can see better. He'll have ads. I think we'll throw in some like orcs or trolls or some shit. Actually, if he's the Lord of Bones, he's got to be using skeletons. Definitely. Where's the graveyard? Just borrow the Risen Dead hordes there. Yeah, we'll definitely throw them in. They're trash though, so I mean we're actually gonna need something that's threatening. But we could throw a few of these in here, because I just like them. I really like the Risen Dead. It's just cool. I mean, look at these things. I wish I was making this map in the Dol Guldur update, though. It makes me sad that it isn't out yet, because they're literally making zombies and skeletons and stuff in a Dol Guldur faction. Like, I could use so much of that stuff. But unfortunately, none of it's gonna be ready for ages. So I gotta make do with what I have. Yeah, the Dol Guldur stuff that I saw so far, like the zombies and the other skeletons, looks so cool. I would also love to use the new Sauron model, like the Necromancer, because he just looks awesome. Like, I would use him instead of Witch King, probably. Or I'd use him as maybe the boss in the graveyard or something. Either way, I can't, so I might update it later, like when they release Dol Guldur. Maybe I'll probably have to update this map anyway if I want to keep it working. But we'll see. I hope nothing breaks too much, because that would be a pain. Alright, start circling this room a bit. I'm not sold on these pillars against these walls. Like, in-game they look a little out of place, in my opinion. But I don't really have another option for lighting. We either use this, or we use these things here. Which I personally don't overly like. Why don't I have a separate one? Fuck. Where are they? Oh, we got one in the blacksmith. I just take that one. Yeah, I'd like that, wouldn't I? There it is. I mean, these could work in there as well. If I don't want to use those pillars, we could just be like, okay, instead of pillars, we can use those normal pillars. Let's see what it looks like with these instead. Because these pillars are much cooler. I mean, for one, they have a texture, which is nice. Are zombies rise from graveyards? Yes. Although they won't be zombies, because there is no actual zombie model. The graveyard will be a boss battle featuring the skeleton guys I just showed. And then we have... here they are. We got the Barrow-wights from Age of the Ring, which are pretty cool. We'll have the Necromancer, which is a Nazgul. And then we have the Ghost of Celebrimbor, which is a pretty strong unit, so it should be a decent boss battle, because these are actually pretty strong. So we just throw a few of those in there, which I have done. So it'll be something like this, a bit. And these will all be undead hordes of skeletons. I don't know how to make them rise. I guess you just teleport them in and they could do that. We can make the undead hordes like teleport in to make it look like they're coming out of the ground, maybe? I don't know. Might be a thing. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll worry about that when I get there, though. Which will be like 2 years from now. Oh, right, that was there for a reason. Shit. I guess we'll have to have one of these, at least right here, to cover up the shitty wall. Must be like that. So it has to cover up that piece that sticks through. That's good enough. Think you've done half the map already? I mean, as far as construction of the map itself, well, I can say I've covered half the map in something. I would say no, honestly. Close. I mean, this area I wouldn't count as done. It's just a very empty field. This part is very empty. This part's empty. All of this is empty. So really, I've done like maybe 40%, I'd say. There's a lot that needs to be done. It's just depressing. It's gonna take me so long. Bottom left corner looks done. Yeah, the bottom left is done. I would say construction, well, it is and it isn't. This part is done, yes. The camp is done. The road to there is done, as far as I'm concerned. Map-wise. This part needs something. I still don't know what to put here. It's just, it's empty, so I'll have to think of something. Obviously, the farmlands need a bit of farm and stuff. The town is done. I'd say the cathedral and graveyard are mostly done. I might add a few more graves here. But other than that, it's pretty done. So a lot of it is. The witches area needs to be redone because I had to undo all of that because of a bug. But that's not too bad. Just a few fences and shit. For the most part, yeah. A lot of stuff is done. Or close to, at least. Which is good. At least we got something done. It's just finding the will to do it all, yeah. I'm very lazy, and this is quite an undertaking. When I should be mapping, I'd rather do something else usually. But I want it done. I'd like to at least be. I'd like to have the map itself done by the end of the year. Not the whole map, but just like the building of it. Even if I have no units or anything on it. If I could at least have the fucking map itself done, that would be progress. Because then it's just a matter of adding units, balancing, etc., scripting. Which I think is going to be the true hard part. We need to be a bit more liberal with these pillars. Actually, if I got rid of this, just put another one of these here in front of this one. Pillar on pillar action. Doesn't look that bad. Sure. Although it needs to be over here for matching the... Fuck. This is like impossible to get right. Is there a way I can do like a double wide pillar? There's a little bit of a seam. Let's see if we can fix that. I mean, there always might be a bit of a seam. I think there's a divot in the center. I can't tell. That's as perfect as you can possibly get it. With the rotation, at least I have on it. I think that looks a little better than what I had before. That way I can stick to the theme. Which I didn't do very well. This needs to be over this. Something like that. Oops. It's hard to get right. I'll call it close enough. I just want like a little bit of space in between this little moon thing. Between each side. So I guess we could just do this. I think that makes for a decent design. I can tell these pillars I made are off. They're not straight, but fuck it, quite frankly. There we go. It's taking shape. Yes. So for the light things, we can put these like... I wonder, I have an idea. Like, what about... Can we like put something like this, maybe? What the hell is it? I've lost. What if we put this like in the ground a bit? I can't resize these, but I can resize these. So if we like bigger on these. Down more. That's too much. Doesn't help the floor is invisible. Makes it very confusing. Let's make this visible for now. Ah, shit, I didn't. That's interesting. Not quite what I was going for. I don't hate it. That's kind of what I was thinking, but that doesn't look very good. Unfortunate. Or does it? It's maybe okay. Maybe this just needs to be wider. So it covers up the stone piece on the inside. Because it's sticking through. How fucking big is this thing? God, it's very wide. Look at the girth on this thing. This has to be too massive. Doesn't work for me. All she sees. So we can do like a one here. Just put one in between each thing, eh? Sure. Sure, why not? Let's put one here. Map is looking nice. Thank you, Limbo. It's definitely looking something. Well, if there's at least one thing it'll do, it'll be look nice. Can't say it'll work very well. But at least it'll look good. Well, not working. It's a win in my book. Right. So I basically have to make like an oval. I have no idea what you said, Zwerg. Do speak English, please, if you know how. Because I don't speak whatever that is. German, I guess. If I had to guess. All right, there we go. Should look like the wall's continuing, so we should line up properly still. Cool. God. Fucking making a map at 6 in the morning. 5 in the morning. Fuck. What am I doing with my life? This, barely. Worth it. Alright, let's put the throne down so we know where it is. Why is it that I put the throne somewhere weird? There it is. It looks so tiny compared to how big this room is. So we want the throne like here. I think. I might make them both bigger, actually. Like, how big is Aragorn compared to the throne? I don't quite remember. I mean, it is person-sized. Could be a little bigger. Let's move him for a moment. Let's go like 180. Just seems to get taller. Feels like. Alright. Make him a bit bigger as well. I mean, for a skeleton, he is quite large, actually. Maybe he doesn't want to be bigger. I think we leave the throne the size it was. I think we found a good balance. Alright, so that's the throne. I kind of want to put it on a pedestal of some kind or something. You know, thrones usually have like a walk up to them, don't they? Let's put the floor back in for now. It feels weird, like, doing shit on an invisible floor. Yeah, gives me a bit more sense of what I'm actually looking at. So we want this throne to line up with the door. I think it needs to go like this. Like how his leg sticks through the fucking thing. You just... There's only so much I can do. I have to kind of live with it, I suppose. So we do like that. That's close. Okay, so let's have like an upper part here, I guess. So let's go... This is 218 feet tall. We need like 225. And we can go like... I don't know. I was gonna make doing the walls really awkward. Also, I don't know how I'd make a cool looking stair up to it. Maybe we don't do that in hindsight. We'll just leave it on the ground. That's fine. Okay, I guess we could take this carpet and move it all the way over here. Oh, the ground is like that. Used to be like 218.9 high, apparently. Stop it from glitching. Just do the whole area 218.9 high. That way everything's even. Otherwise it'll be a bit awkward. There. Another thingy doesn't glitch when you look at it. That's glitch for the most part. Finishing this room is going to be such a time-consuming project. Ugh, I hate it already. Is it possible to get him to not glitch through the thing? That's pretty close. We'll do something like that. So this will be the back of the throne room. So let's just get like a piece of wall, put it here for scale, so we know where to like stop. So that'll be the size of the arena. Something like this. Might want to go a little bigger. Make it feel a bit more grandiose. And then we'll do the end part like back here somewhere. I'll be able to make it fit. I don't think it needs to be very big. The exit, that is, into the next map. It's pretty ambitious doing it as a multi-part, multi-map map. It's like very ambitious to think I would even finish the first part, let alone have a 3-part trilogy of maps. But hey, gotta dream big, right? I could combine the second and third part map together as well if I wanted. But lighting-wise, I think it won't work, because one of them is going to be in hell, which will have a very different lighting than the second one. I can't really put them on the same map. That said, I don't have to make the second and third map huge like these. I think the first map is kind of testing the boundaries more so than anything. Pushing the boundaries even. Well, if I just keep at it and don't complain about it, it'll eventually be done. I can actually start from here, work my way towards one. Oops. As long as it's straight, of course. If it's not, then the whole thing is thrown off. But who's to say if that's straight or not? It's fairly straight, actually. Lines up with the straight carpet pretty well. I'd say that's pretty spot on. So let's put this shit like put it here. Let's grab a bit of this. Turn it around. And start the back wall. So use like just the slightest bit of curve. Why is there a seam on the top and on the bottom? What the fuck? Apparently I didn't line this up properly. Alright, so how do we get from here to here? It's gonna be a weird shaped room. This already starts to curve. I don't care if it's weird shaped as long as it works. You know what I mean? That's the most important bit. If I can get a closed room, that's a win. What the fuck? Hang on. I think we need to go a bit straight. Straighter? Yeah, maybe not. It'll sort itself out in the end, right? Surely. Pillar. Pillar's too deep. It's gonna go inwards. I don't like that. It's almost like a guitar pick shaped room, almost. That's what it's turning into. Which isn't really what I was going for. But I guess it doesn't really fucking matter what the size of the room is. Shape of the room is. So fuck it. Also, I did build fairly close to the edge of the map, so I kind of have to work with what I got. I have to go inward or else I won't be able to fit it. What? This is supposed to be like in. Severely in, like that. Everything's gonna be slightly off. It's gonna be really weird. I don't know how I'm gonna do the other side like identical. Be lucky I can even fit one side in here. Since this has to be like this, we can do this side as well. Just go to slight angle. Maybe more angle than the other side has. I'm not sure. Or not enough angle? Maybe from the top, supposed to be easier. Is it too much? We went the wrong way. That might be better. Yeah. We need to put something on the wall. We could decorate the wall with, like, I don't know, banners or something. Well, we do have their people's banner, which is, like, on every one of these fucking statues. So we take that. It's very small, but we can blow it up, probably. Hopefully. Ooh. Building Barad-dûr? No. Not at all. That's too big, I think. We could do 325. That's kind of cool. I don't hate it. We'll just make this carpet go to the back here. There we go. Hello, Kochevnik? That's how you say it. Maybe. Alright, set some more pillar. Something a bit like Dios. It's been good so far. I'm happy with how it's turning out. What this map will be about? It is a custom adventure map where you go through and like do quests and fight enemies in like a kind of third-person view. It's definitely gonna be something you probably haven't seen before, but it's an adventure map. Got a lot to it. We got a town, we got a graveyard, a castle. We got a farm area, we got a forest path, we got all kinds of shit, but it's a lot to do, you know? Yeah, and it's gotta look nice, so. Once everything looks nice, then I'll worry about how it works. But I have some plans. It's just gonna require a lot of scripts. I highly doubt I'll get all my ideas to work, but as long as some of them come to life, good enough. As long as it's a cool, fun map to play through, then, you know, be worth it, I guess. Solo maps like Dota, but in Rise of Witch King plays really funny. Ah, yes. It's called League of Lords. I remember that one. I only played it like a couple times, but I agree it was a bit weird. It's a cool idea. Like it was definitely unique, but also a little bit imbalanced because Lurtz is OP, if I remember correctly. It's hard to balance around Lurtz. He's such an asshole. I think Archer Heroes in general were like OP in that or something. I don't know because I didn't play it much. I also like the Battle Wagon race. That was a fun custom map. It's just silly. Okay, we're almost there. Thank God. We're doing it. Okay, so we need these walls. Because in order to get this into this, we gotta kind of straighten it out a bit, I guess. So kind of like that. Another one of these here. Oh no. It ends in like an uneven, weird part. Ah. Shit. I know what to do. When in doubt, throw a doorway in there. Let's take this. Trying to start making free-for-all maps, but didn't start one yet because remembering about it only during the game. Nice. Definitely always the use of free-for-all maps. My first map is a free-for-all map. I made the 5-player free-for-all map called Wilds of Rochelle. It's a snowy map. Because there was only one 5-player map that was good for free-for-alls, so I was like, well, guess I'll make one. Then I made a Marches of Midgewater, which is very similar. I like my 5-player free-for-alls, what can I say? Part of me kind of wants to do the pillars like this. We should use the edge of the pillar instead. I do like that. People like playing them, that's not good enough. Maps in the map pool. I agree. More maps the better, in my opinion. Even if a map isn't amazing, it's still nice to have more options. Sometimes you just feel like playing something different. It's like the same old fucking maps you've been playing forever. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn the pillars diagonally like that. I think it looks a little cooler. Maybe. It's an easy fix. I literally don't have to do much. I'm not sure now. Do I want to do that or not? Maybe I don't. It looks cool either way, really. I'll decide later. Your map will be the scripts? Yes. It's going to have quests. It's going to have, like, events and stuff that you do. What kind of map are you making? God. I love how people show up one after the other. I'm not saying it's that you wouldn't know, because you just got here, probably. But somebody literally just asked me the same question. And somebody before that asked me the same question. So I do have to keep repeating myself. But I'm making a custom like adventure map, basically. To give you an idea, this is what I have. It's an RPG map, basically. Pretty grand. No worries, man. I don't expect someone who just showed up to know that somebody just asked a question. So, Ann, don't you fucking ask me questions. You know. You know! Little bastard. It is not in universe now. This is not a Lord of the Rings themed map in any way, shape, or form. 175. I'm kind of making up my own like lore and stuff for this. Because Lord of the Rings doesn't really fit what I'm going for. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit this together. It's just like slightly off. It almost fits. How does... I know how I fix this. Just make this bigger. Hey, look. All of a sudden it fits. Incredible. I'll just copy this part here. Actually, we'll have this part showing above the door. That'd be kind of cool. You won't see it because it'll be too high, so it doesn't matter, but at least I know it's there. Actually, no, it doesn't work because I have to put it down. Whoa, no. Okay, it needs to be like that. We'll just... Oh, Jesus. I think... What? Oh. Right. I forgot it was already above 150. Whatever. Let's go 25. It's not 125, it's 115. Oh, that's the wrong direction. 105. I know what I'm doing, I swear. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't want it glitching through. So it looks like on the backside. Not too bad. It's a little weird, but you know, could be worse. We just need to centralize this. Perfect. My favorite is, hey, what game is it? Let's say 30, 50 questions like that during a broadcast. In the end, video looks like I'm on a machine. Repeat customer service. Yeah. True that. I mean, nobody should be asking you what game it is. It literally says what game I'm streaming, does it not? Like, how the hell did you find this? Oops. No, I'm technically not streaming the game itself. I'm streaming the world builder for the game. But you have to play it through the game, so technically I am. It's a weird gray area. Let's just see what this looks like here. Okay, this fits. So here's what we got so far. Oh. I like it. What time is it there? Surprised there was a stream. It's 5:40 in the morning. 5:40 a.m. Which, to be honest, isn't really that weird for me. It sounds like a crazy time, but I work during the night, so I mean it's actually pretty normal. I don't normally stream when I get home. Of course, I usually go to bed or something. See my TV screen and air behind the throne. It does look like a little flat screen floating around. Let's get rid of this. Alright, let's have a little test run of our map, shall we? Let's just copy this here. This is the floor of the room. Oh no, it doesn't work with the height. Oh dear. Oh right, I remember why. We have to make it invisible floor. That's how you get this to work. So we made a custom floor. Well, the carpet goes under the floor. Well, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. I'm not sure how to fix that. Well, won't worry about the carpet for now. Alright, where's Aragorn? He needs to be in the right place for this to work. Oh dear. I put him by the throne, didn't I? It's very hard to fucking edit the map in this view, though. That's why I don't. The map is only to be played in this view, not to be edited. Unless you really want to get in and see how something looks. Then of course you can do that. We'll start from here, as we do. Yeah, no, the carpet went under the floor. I'll have to sort that out somehow. But I'll get around to that. I guess I just need to bring the floor up, but that's going to make the floor tiles go up as well, so I don't know. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I can make it float a bit. It just has to be like slightly above the the floors. Tiles. Alright, let's have a run through the castle, shall we?
If Sauron had the ring, we would know it.
So one of the few scripts I have already. You see the date, time of day right now?
I'm going to have a look round.
It's pretty visible.
Do not stop till nightfall.
And then when we go inside, it gets darker, which is pretty cool. There's the rest of the party.
I shall wait.
We'll bring them. 'Cause why not, right? So the plan is to have it be a co-op map.
Forward.
For anyone who didn't hear that.
Over here.
So one player will get 2 heroes, one player will get the other 2. But you can also play single player, of course,
I'll get there soon enough.
in case you have no friends like me.
Must always be running.
And then when you go inside, it gets darker. Little script there.
Forward.
Adds a bit more atmosphere to it, I think.
Hurry up.
Makes it feel like you went inside.
I shall lead you. This way.
And we want to go this way. Oh, crap. I left the door there. Hopefully we can get through that.
Follow me.
Any collision box in that pillar? Yeah, I know.
Must we always be running?
Looks good like old RPGs.
Could use a better view.
That's the point. That's the idea. So hopefully it works. Yes, they found a way through.
Hurry up.
Oh, this looks great.
Forward. This way. Over here. Must we always be running?
Here's our
Over
dead
here.
king on his throne.
Hurry up.
This will be where you fight the final
here.
boss of the
This
mission.
way. This way.
Big boss battle arena, but also the throne room. I think it's pretty fitting. It actually turned out
Must we always be running?
better than I anticipated.
Over here. Quickly.
I like the echo in the voices.
I'll get there soon enough. Hurry up.
Very good. What's the deal with this? Why is there like a partially
Quickly.
fucked pillar right there?
This way.
I don't remember seeing that in World Builder.
Forward.
We should have added the boss in here so we could see him.
Do not lose hope.
Eladan wasn't an original choice,
I know where to go.
but I think he's pretty cool, and he doesn't have any super OP powers or
Go
anything,
forth!
which is what I was trying to avoid.
I stand ready.
If I knew how to, like, balance every unit and change all their stats, maybe I could add more exciting powers.
Must we always be
I'm gonna level cap the heroes so they can't use their, like,
The Northern Kingdom was
I don't want
destroyed
Aragorn
long
having
ago.
his level 9 ability, or even his level 6, I think. Have a graphic mod in the game? I'm using the Age of the Ring mod, so
We'll let them come.
that's why everything is different.
Over here. I could use a better view.
It's a mod for Rise of the Witch King. Not per se a graphics mod, but it's a complete, like, mod in itself.
Always be running.
They have the best quality unit models and everything
Over here.
that you'll ever find in
Hurry
BFME.
up.
Age of the Ring is working with Rise of the Witch King? Age of the Ring doesn't work without Rise of the Witch King.
Could use a better view.
It literally is a Rise of the Witch King mod. So, yes. It's a Rise of the Witch King patch 2.02 mod. I don't know how you would play it without it. Anyway, let's look at that castle so far. I think it looks pretty sweet. Alright, let's turn it back to day. Change the camera angle back so I can actually edit the map. Also turn off the texture thingy. There we go. Okay, so we don't want the floor there yet, so let's undo. Okay, I don't get it. I just have good graphics, but portraits is different. Well, you know what? Like you know what the Edane mod? It's like that. If you've ever heard of that. Basically, I'm making a map inside of a mod, not so much inside of the base game. But it's not Edane mod, of course. It's Age of the Ring. Which, if you look online, you can find it pretty easily. Just type in Age of the Ring in like Google or something. Comes up pretty quick. I definitely recommend checking it out. I think we'll have the pillars actually go like that. I think it's easier just to do them flat. Looks a bit more like a pillar. Okay, now can I make this connect to here without being just completely ass? I have an idea. What if the carpet... Fuck, that's not the carpet. That's not the carpet either. Where's the edge of the damn carpet? There. If we bring it back here and like raise the ground up here, like... do this. I wonder if it'll stick up. Or it will only go up here. I have no idea. Where's our floor? Literally had to build this floor piece by piece. It's not as hard as it sounds though. It's so under the floor. I don't know how to fix that. I'm trying to make a carpet go above without fucking up the floor. I'll have to think about that. We need these on this side as well. Got there in the end. Well, the door on each side. Only one of the doors will open though at the end. And then it'll lead to the end. Or we can make both doors open. One will have treasure in, the other one will be the end of the level. I don't know. Anyway. Let's put that here. A bit more like this. Is that gonna be good? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Can't really tell. Yep. Have a good one, Kochevnik. I'll definitely make it known when it's done. But it won't be done for quite some time. Unfortunately. do like the banner on the wall. I think it looks good. It looks like a herald, like heraldry or something. Fuck, that's not what I was trying to select. Let's put one of those in each. Actually, that's kind of cool. If you make it like not glitch through. Yeah? Maybe? Might do that. For now. I mean, we need something to decorate these, mainly just blank walls. What's that column name? These ones? It is the Age of the Ring Moria Pillar 5. Yeah, it's one of my favorite pillars. I saw that and I was like, I gotta use that shit. It's so nice. It's got nice texture, it's got nice detail. It's just a nice pillar. Are you asking for a friend? Because you don't map. XD. All over here from Thran is CBA. Nice. I'll do someday, don't push me. Don't tell me what to do. I'll push. Never gonna do it if no one pushes you. I know how you are. Excuse me. Oh, fuck, it's almost 6 a.m. I gotta be up in like 4 hours. Okay. As soon as I finish this throne room, I need to go to bed, I think. So we need this. Oh, fuck. There we go. So there's one of these moon things after the door. Yes. To be fair, though, we are pretty close to done with the throne room. There's not a whole lot to do with it. I'm not going to fill it with too much shit. I think we'll put some pillars on the inside, a few. But for the most part, that'll be it. It kind of needs to be open so you can fight the boss and the mobs. I don't see any reason to clutter a throne room too much. They're usually pretty empty. Okay. Here. Every pillar sticks out just a little bit more than the other, or a little less. It's like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's almost like I'm winging it. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Oh, these are wider than... Oh, shit. They're actually wider. They have a wide part. Didn't realize. Was I following that pattern? Seems to be. Yeah, it was. Okay. Good. Alright, we're on the home stretch of this part. How does this connect to this? What the fuck? So we've gone a bit too round on this side. It needs to be more diagonal. Oh, good. Means I have to fucking fix it all. Otherwise, it's not going to match up. The door can stay like that, though. Okay, I love Morrowind soundtrack's great. I fucking love it. Such a calming, peaceful soundtrack. But also reminds me of one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, shit. So we'll go like this. Does that make it better? Certainly hope so. Oh shit. Needs to go behind that. There. Is that better? I'd say so. Maybe. I knew I would have trouble replicating this. I should be doing it from the top, if I'm quite honest. Let's have a little guideline here. So it has to be like that. So it needs to be adjusted a bit. I could just fix this wall to just a little more angled. No problem. It doesn't have to be ideal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Although if I adjust this wall, this one needs to be adjusted because otherwise it just looks out of place. So let's do that. Like this. We can go like that. Still looks like it goes like this and then can adjust that way. So maybe this needs to be just a little more angle to it. Fuck off. That stupid thing. There. It's really hard when you want it like as perfect as possible, but you're not very good at making perfect things. I'd call that close-ish. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Should have made a guide to begin with. If I saw the guide, I could have just followed the guide the whole way around. I didn't think about it. Okay, so we need this bit here. I think that's all of it. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can just rotate it all around and it'll work. Not quite. Close though. Closer than you would think. And really, that part is out of place. Cool. Save me a little bit of time. Although it does annoy me that these are facing that like that. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever, except for looking from the top. It just annoys me. So I want them like this. I mean, actually, I have a lot of them that are like that. Just look away. It's fine. Didn't notice. Alright, we need... pillar. Check. We need this thingy. Check. Oh no. Oh, no. What did I do wrong? I didn't leave enough space somehow. Did I sleep yet? Well, it depends on... I slept yesterday. At some point. Before work. For the 30 minutes of work I did before I went home. Oh. I don't know if we want that in front of a banner. Feels like a fire hazard. I won't put one there, I don't think. I might have fucked up the walls. Which sucks. Because I don't have to readjust all of them to fit all of it in there. Pillar's very much noticeable to me. Well, let's try and see if I can fit these last two walls in there. I fucking hope so. These need to be rotated around. Something like that. It still might fit. Maybe. If we're lucky. Let's just move all this shit for now. Because a lot of this goes behind the pillar anyway. So it might be okay. I feel like it's going to be slightly too small. Which means I'll have to go out just like a bit more like that. Oh dear. Just literally on the verge of okay. I think it'll be fine. It might be a smaller wall segment, but no one's gonna fucking notice. I can't do perfectly symmetrical, so fuck it. It's close enough. I'm gonna copy these. Just copy paste these. They're close, they're already mostly in line. And this is definitely wider than the space we have, but I don't think it matters. I think we can call that all right. I mean, yes, it is a bit smaller than the rest of the wall on the other side, but quite frankly, that's what I have to say to that. Yeah, looks like the wall lines up a bit better. This is sideways. Ah, it's closed. Pool's closed, bitch. I mean, it's close. Close your eyes. I'd say it's okay. I'm happy with it. So let's finish putting some banners on the side, and then we'll go in with a floor, and we'll have a look at the place. It looks like a tree. Do you know what a tree looks like, Thran? Or do you just have special trees in Iran? On the outside. Because of the top things? I mean, it doesn't look like a tree. I don't agree with you at all. But sure, yeah. Tree. Totally. You look like a noob. Alright, we need something else to decorate the other parts of the wall. Compliment? Saying my castle looks like a tree from the outside is a compliment? That's not a compliment. I don't want it to look like a tree. That's not a compliment. It's like, oh yeah, your car looks like a vegetable. It's a compliment though. What the fuck are you on about? Your house looks like a spider. It's a compliment. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Madness has overtaken me. Darkness consumed me. A lot of banners you can put around. Fuck. It's a cool banner. I don't know who uses this banner in game, but it's fucking cool. Probably an elf faction, I'd imagine. I like it a lot. So we need something to like put in here. Like a sword on the wall would be cool. The house look like a spider. It means the engineer is a genius. Well, that or he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But yeah, genius. Oh, I see. There is actually these sticking through here. Okay, so maybe we get rid of these. And we put one of these on the inside as well. So a bit bigger. You know how there's Boromir's shield as well. I remember that. Can we like? That's too big. Maybe. I'm not sure if there's a. I don't think it's flat. I think it's like slightly at an angle. Still might work though. Or maybe just any shield would do, really. As long as it's not dwarven, I guess. So it wouldn't really fit. This pillar's in the way. This metallic bit. I'm trying to work around it. Just do like that. That kind of works. That's what I did on the other side, I think. Yeah. Let's copy the other side. Looks like ass. I don't think this is actually placed properly. That'll do. Hell yeah. Let's bring in the Witch King. Or the Lord of Bones, as I called him. Forgot. Yes. So he'll be there. Him being Lord of Bones, of course. He'll have bone piles. And we'll, of course, do more with that later. Just getting an idea for now. We do want some more pillars in here. I'm thinking the like if we want light in the center, we need pillars with lights on them, I think. So we might use these. Not a ton of them. But like, I don't know. Like a big room like this would have pillars, of course. Unless it fucking collapse on itself. You could do something like this. Is that a heart? Kind of? Actually, you know what it looks like? Oh no. I just realized the shape of my castle's in the shape of a dick. Anyone see it? Anyone else see it? Oh no. Don't tell me it goes out on the balls. No, it doesn't. Good. There's no balls, but we have a penis-shaped, very thin penis, granted. But it's there. It's turned into a solar stream. Oh, god damn it. I tried so hard to stay away from like some balls do. I don't think so. Was not my intent. I didn't even mean to make a fucking penis tip shape as well. I didn't want that. It just kind of evolved into it, I guess. We want plenty of space. So we're gonna like something like this. I don't know. Thinking maybe like a pillar here, move a pillar here, move a pillar here, right there. Kind of alternate them a bit. Maybe. I think we need one more there. Sure. Well, let's probably straighten them out a bit. Okay. Doesn't quite work because the map isn't quite straight. It's fine. Zits on the penis. We got genital warts, everyone. Oh no. Not again. Looks like a strawberry now, a bit. If a strawberry was a penis. Fucking weirdos. You only see what you want to see. It's truth there. Now that tree compliment is starting to look pretty good. Oh, this doesn't line up at all, is it? Maybe it did. I don't know. Whatever. Facing inward. This one's not supposed to face inward. Quite the same. More like that. Why is the throne so off to the side? When did I do that? Alright, there he is. Now let's take the floor. Wherever the fuck I put it. Hopefully this is actually big enough to cover this. It might not be. I might have to... No, but it's definitely big enough. So I can actually delete some of this, which is good. But I'll of course take care of that later. For now, we'll just do that. And then we'll paint the floor invisible again. So all you see is the special floor we made. It should be good to roll. We can add some lights since, like, we can try the lighting stuff like next time. But since I am trying to wrap up, I've gone already 30 minutes longer than I anticipated. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, jeez. Assuming the heroes are where they need to be. Definitely does not look like a tree. Well, I don't know. I must confess, having zits on top of penis does sound a bit weird. Can't imagine. I don't want to imagine. Let's just leave it there. It sounds awful. It's not the place where puberty is supposed to strike. At least not like that. It is the place where puberty is supposed to strike, but not like that. That's a problem. We're in the wall, apparently. Okay, let's find him then. I must have moved him off the map. Or I deleted him and forgot to put him back. Oh no. Don't tell me that's the case. Oh yeah, I did put him off the map. Alright, so let me fix this real quick. Otherwise we ain't gonna see shit. Well, it's so fucking hard to move in this camera angle. There we go. Whew. I'm happy with this. This is actual progress. And it looks pretty good. At least from what I can tell. The pillars that we added with the torches might not look good. That's why we're going in to find out. We might just use regular pillars. And then use some of those ground fire things instead. I don't know. I do plan on adding like a greenish hue to this room, perhaps, or something.
I shall wait.
So could be good.
Follow me! Hurry up!
I fear this map is going to struggle.
I shall lead you.
When it's finished.
Forward!
Good Christ, is it going to struggle? But we'll try. We'll try our best to make it work. Apparently my music player is struggling.
Over here!
What the hell?
Follow me!
Alright. Q? Yes. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But you want to click on the top of the stairs as high as you can if you want to get up those stairs.
Over here!
Definitely looks good with less dark lighting.
Forward! Follow me!
Oh yeah, I forgot to fix all those statues. They're all still floating.
I could use a better view.
Through the wall we go. Hopefully still. I like how we have this like little hole we can sneak through.
Forward! This way! Follow me! This way! Over here! Quickly! Hurry up!
I don't remember these
I shall lead you.
dipping into the floor as much as they are, these flags.
Forward! Hurry up!
To put them up higher, I guess.
Over here! Must we always be
And that one
running?
is completely fucked.
Over here! Follow me!
Oh. None of these flags are actually showing up properly. They're not... I think when you make them big,
Must we always be running?
they look good in World Builder and then they don't look good in game. What are those kind of items?
Over here!
That's annoying.
Follow me!
The fourth guy is Illidan, which is one of Elrond's sons.
Every day, Sauron's defeat draws
What are we
closer.
waiting
One of the
for?
twins. I thought he was the cool one dad.
Could use a better view. Follow me!
Where's the throne?
Hurry up!
Shouldn't it be like here? Oh. How did I miss him? It's fucking massive.
This way! Must we always always be
See, he looks
running.
cool for a last boss, no? Fucking Witch King is a badass. Just make him I made him huge. He looks like a boss.
Hurry up.
He definitely needs some light around him of some kind so we actually see him. Because otherwise you don't even know where he is.
Follow me.
Let's give him a leap.
The sun's about to fall. Ha ha!
Suck it, bitch. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of sad about the banners not working. Like, they're sideways? Let me just go back into the map quickly and look. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they weren't sideways. I think it's just it's a bug that objects have, unfortunately. No, they look quite normal in World Builder. Damn. Oh well. We'll have to think of something else for the walls then. Apparently large banners don't work. We can make small banners on the walls, but it won't look as cool. We could do like I don't know if making swords in the walls will look good or not. It might. But that's where I'm going to stop for today. We have, I would say, completed the throne room for the most part. But of course, I'm not gonna leave the floor like that because it's impossible to work around. That'll be added last. That floor is hell. So every time you try to move an object, you end up clicking on the floor and moving the floor instead. So it's best to add it last. Looks like the Imperial Arena a bit from Oblivion. If you left like a sand floor. Only a little bit. Not really. Just give me that vibe for some reason. Alright. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy with our penis tip-shaped boss room. I'll probably refine it a bit later, but for now, pretty spicy. I think a couple of these next to the boss might be good. Help to actually make him show up a bit. Cool. Alright. See ya, everyone.